Like, I mean, I could have written down something, but I don't know.
But the news struck.
Some news hit our atmosphere and
We're
barreled right
unable.
toward.
This is an emergency pod. Like
Yeah,
we're unable to.
this is a catastrophic, life-altering event that we can't ignore,
Yeah. So it needs to be discussed as well as
discussed, and chatted about, and
my wake up alarm.
oh, okay, wake up.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh. The way I just texted in our group and I said, "Does anybody want to go see Superman?" And she said, "I'm down. What about tomorrow?" On a Monday
tomorrow after work.
at 7:30.
After work?
Oh no. I'm gonna be exhausted. But also Tuesdays are like discount. Why can't we do Tuesday? Oh wait, I think we're doing Bible study on Tuesday this week. Never mind.
But say Tuesdays are discount here too. We are gonna possibly go see the new Jurassic World movie
Oh
only because
yeah.
Jonathan Bailey's in it.
No, wait, did we already discuss this? Because I went to go see it because of Jonathan Bailey.
I don't know if we chatted about this actually. I don't think we did. Because I
Okay.
had a conversation last night with my friend. We were wanting to go see it, and our respective partners were like, we're not really interested. And we were like, but Jonathan Bailey. And they were like, oh. So obviously we're gonna have to go see it.
And he's wearing his slutty glasses. The
Uh,
ent- Nary a dinosaur took them glasses off
no,
his face.
no,
I
not
mean, he had an American accent.
oh my God. I that's really the only reason I want to see it. I don't care about the
Oh
cinematic
my god,
masterpiece of it
no.
all.
There is a scene. So he's like the scientist of that movie, right? Or
Right?
whatever. He's like the dinosaur expert. And there is a moment, there's always a moment in one of these movies where like the dinosaur experts are like witnessing something that they've like whatever.
Yeah.
Those like huge dinosaurs with the long necks that like
Yeah.
only eat plants.
Yeah.
There was like a scene where like two of them were like cuddling, like loving or whatever, and he like touched and like started to sob, and I was like, I need him so bad. I need him so bad.
Right. Yeah. It's really, yeah.
It's not fair.
It
Men
truly
men
is.
don't deserve him. It's not
Man, I don't
fair.
understand what they did to deserve that specimen.
Right. I've only seen the first Jurassic World. Like I may have seen the second one.
I was
But I
literally just having this conversation the other day. I've seen the first one a lot because I kind of liked the first Jurassic World. I may have seen the second one. I've seen it, but I don't really remember anything about it. The others, are there others? Are there three?
this is the fourth
I have
in
not
this.
seen the third one. Don't even know what that one's about.
Apparently the third one is like the worst.
Okay.
Obviously I went to go see the first one for the plot, Nick Robinson and Chris
A
Pratt.
100%. That's why I've seen it so many times.
They just need to keep casting the white boys of the month.
I know.
So
Let's
that
do
I'll keep.
Logan Lerman in the next one.
Oh no, I have to go see his new movie too.
Yes. Hi. Wait, no.
Oh hi, I think
Oh,
that's what it's called.
hi. Or oh,
So
hey.
whatever it is,
That movie.
that I'm
Yep.
gonna be
Yep. Yep.
that.
Yep.
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, maybe we
Anyway.
should do an intro.
Yeah, maybe we should say hey. You want to say hey?
Okay, yeah. Hi all.
Hey.
Welcome back to Completely Normal Amount Podcast. We took a week off last week because Summer had a tummy ache.
Yeah. I was really brave about it though.
She was so brave, but
Yeah, thank you.
we took a break for our health and such. We're so sorry.
Apologies.
Sometimes you got to take care of your health before anything else. So,
Sometimes we take type priority.
as you can tell, like we've seen a couple movies since.
All with very intriguing plots that we are just so interested in.
I mean, if you were to tell me that a Snickers bar would cause a lot of deaths in the community as far as dinosaurs go, I'd say you're kidding.
Yeah. No. Like, who knew?
But here's the thing, Summer. I know you're like Grayson has no interest. It was still a good movie, despite.
It'll probably still be entertaining, I think.
No,
There's just
it
no
was.
way it couldn't be.
I think any movie of that, it's like shark movies.
Yeah.
Like, do you like want to go see it? Like, no, not really. but like when you do see it, you're entertained.
Like once it's on the screen, you're like, huh.
Yeah, like oh, by the way, Jaws is turning 50 this year. That was one of
Yeah.
the commercials. And once again, I like here I am I've never seen that movie. I feel like all
Hmm.
the classics have just been like
Yeah.
never introduced in my life. So
Yeah.
I kind of want to go see Jaws for the
Oh my God, you
50th.
should. It's classic.
I know, and I feel I like don't even know the plot really. So maybe that'll
Shark.
be. Oh, also, well, another reason a lot of people are going to see Jurassic World is because the Odyssey trailer is like exclusively playing before Jurassic World.
They played it before Superman.
Oh, just kidding. So maybe it's just exclusive to the theater.
It might be, yeah, I think it's exclusive to the theater. I didn't know. I had no clue. But as soon as we got in the theater last night, like we got in there right when the previews started, thank the Lord, because we love the previews, and it was the Odyssey, and Grace and I were like, oh my God, what is this? Eh,
And I did not know. Call me dumb. I didn't know Tom Holland was going to be in that movie.
yeah, he's Telemachus.
Okay, well, I
Zendaya's
didn't.
also in that
I
movie.
didn't. Who?
Zendaya.
Oh, she
Yeah,
is.
God, yeah.
Why else would like what other like
No, right. And then Matt
'cause
Damon is
yes,
Odysseus.
I knew that. I knew that Matt Damon was there. Um which is like to me I'm like how? Like no,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see Matt but maybe there
I
was a
think he's gonna
vision.
surprise us, I feel like.
No,
There's
I
something's gotta
agree.
be there.
I have a feeling that this movie will probably like win a lot of awards just based on like because it's the Odyssey.
I have a feeling this movie will change my life, surely.
No, and the fact that they didn't even show Matt Damon, they exclusively just showed Tom
Tom
Holland.
Holland.
They knew marketing at its best. That's what I'll say.
100%, because guess what? I was locked in. 100%.
120%. Now, do I remember the whole plot of the Odyssey? No.
Wait.
I remember well, first of all, I feel like when did we read that in high school?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident we did. I have a copy of it, like a book of the Odyssey. So I read it
I
more
feel
recently than then, but I feel like
yeah.
I'm really confident that we read it like freshman
I was about to
year.
say freshman year,
Yeah,
which and I don't think we read the whole thing. Like I feel like we
I
read
don't
bits
think
and
so.
pieces of the Odyssey.
Yeah, I
Which
don't
is
think so.
crazy. That is crazy talk. Like
Yeah, I know.
we had to read the whole Ender's Game,
Yeah,
but we didn't read the entire Odyssey. Like,
I watched Ender's Game this morning. That's so funny.
wait, what?
It was on the TV.
Wait, what? Wait.
I went, I came out from the bedroom and Grayson had already turned the TV on and he had it on Ender's Game. And so I sat down, I
Oh,
literally said, I don't want to watch this. And Grayson said, okay, well, you can change it. I'm about to go do something. And I was like, okay. And did I change it? No, because I
no.
couldn't. That's a really entertaining movie, honestly.
I don't remember it. I'll be honest. Like the only once again for the plot, Asa Butterfield. Like
100%.
I that was the whole reason I wanted to even read that book. That was like the
Hmm.
one summer read that I was like, wait, I'm kind of interested, and
Yep.
then read the book. And I was like,
Eh.
I don't think I'm interested anymore.
Yeah. It's actually entertaining. I remember really enjoying the movie when I first watched it, so then I hadn't seen it in like years. So I did watch it this morning. Yay. Bright and early at like 8 a.m.
Very random.
So how you
No, right.
been?
Okay,
Guys,
well,
guys,
the yeah, we have some news.
our lives have changed. We are on a
Yesterday,
different trajectory of life
it
now.
was no, it wasn't yesterday. It was Friday.
Yeah. Wait.
Friday,
Yeah.
Friday around yeah, so
8
around
Eastern, 7 Central.
Sarah J. Maas came out of the dark to let all of us
Guys.
know that the first draft or the drafts
Mm-hmm.
of
Plural.
ACOTAR 6 have been sent off. This is huge.
The,
This is huge news. Okay? We haven't heard from that woman in 2 years. Okay? The 10-year anniversary of ACOTAR just
Silence.
passed. She didn't say a single thing,
Nothing.
not a word. The only thing she told us was, hey, go ahead and check out these special editions for the 10 year about a month before the 10 year, actually.
Right.
And then she kind of just dropped off and we never saw her again.
Yep.
She went off into the woods 2 years ago to go right.
And how
And
dare we doubt her?
no, I had no doubt, but she would. The fact that she took this long, like this better be the best one in the series.
And you know what?
It will be. It will be.
There has been some speculation that maybe the front cover of one of the journal that she posted said 6 through 8.
Mhm. Mhm. There's a lot of controversy here. People are saying it could be an arrow. Some
I've
people are
also
saying
seen that it could say like D, like notebook D
for the draft.
for like yeah, like
Yeah.
she drafted it in multiple notebooks or whatever.
Respectfully, it does look like an arrow, but I'm gonna think that it's an 8. So,
Respectfully, it's not cl like her writing is so clear that I feel like the 8 would be a lot clearer than
yeah,
what it
no.
is right now. Um,
But I also, knowing
but like,
her,
why would you
she
draw an
could have done
arrow?
that on purpose.
Right, 100%.
Because she, if for those of you who just are not familiar with the space, she is like the Taylor Swift of authors. Like she
Yeah.
loves to drop Easter eggs. She loves to tease.
Yep. Yep.
And so that's kind of what she did for us on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're speechless. Like I can't even wrap my head around ACOTAR 6 has been written. It has been written.
And planned out, and potentially the next two books have also been planned out.
Potentially.
Speculation.
Speculation.
I will say, when my friend sent me her post, I was like outside my door about to unlock, and I dropped my keys, duh,
Right,
and
100%.
I could not move. I was literally like stuck to the floor.
Hmm.
It was the middle of the night. It was 8 p.m. It was.
It was in the middle of the night, so late. The sun hasn't gone down yet.
I had literally picked up my snack wraps from McDonald's, which, by the way, were heinous. Do not
Yay.
eat. Do not eat. Okay, and I was like shivering, shaking.
And then Allison called me and I barely missed it. I could hear my phone ringing and I couldn't find it. I was literally looking for it. And then as soon as I grabbed it, the call ended. FaceTime you back. Obviously, didn't answer. We were in a panic. It's totally fine.
I had to call others.
Of course.
I was Paul revering this. I
Uh,
had to let
you had to. You had no other choice.
and let the masses know.
But then when we finally got on the phone, I still didn't know what it was about yet because you didn't text me back. And as soon as you answered, she's like, "Have you checked Instagram?" I'm like, "No, I like just found my phone." And so I go open it, and it was the first thing on my feed and in my inbox from others as well.
Right.
And I said, "Now hold on."
No, what is this? Which is crazy because the other literally the day before this, me and Madison were on the phone, and Madison, who was our guest for our Akatar episodes, if you remember at all. Anyway, we were talking Akatar 6, and I was like, like, if she does not come out soon and give us an update, like, I'm going to throw up. And
Uh-huh.
it's like she
She
heard.
did. She heard you.
Oh my
See, that is
gosh.
what we call manifestation
Yeah, no, yeah, in this space.
in this space. I posted a TikTok of, reacting to the news, and several people have seen slash commented in it, all of which are half of it is arguments of what it's going to be about.
Yay.
Um, so like it has nothing to do with me, but of course I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like people like are calling each other stupid and whatnot, which is really sweet.
Love that.
Um, People are arguing over whether this is going to be in a Lane like book or an Azrael book mainly. Some
Hmm.
people think it's going to be completely none of those and it's going to be Gwen's book or Lucian's book.
Right.
Now, some
That's
people,
odd.
yeah, it's really interesting. Now, some people commented on some people's like, oh my God, I can't wait to read about Elaine's, like, I can't wait for Elaine's story or whatever. And some people are like, clearly you've never seen a Sarah J. Maas interview, you idiot.
Oh my gosh.
And then I go,
You just like watching in the corner.
yeah, like, we just like look, like, did she say it's not going to be about Elaine? Am I stupid?
I am unaware of that fact. To me, I don't think that this next one will be centered around either or.
I
I
think
feel
it'll be
like
like Nesta's, where it's just like
I
can
think it'll
switch
be
point of
just
views.
that, or it's like so many point of views. Like it's not. about
Anyone's
anybody
book.
specific. It's
Yeah.
like where I think this might be not a filler book by any means, but I feel like this is like a building book.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one after that will be like some plot and some, you know what I mean? Like kind of like how Queen of Shadows is like building up.
Right.
Like obviously Queen of Shadows is beautiful. We're talking about Throne of
Right.
Glass,
Yeah.
by the way, people.
Yeah.
Like,
Shocker.
yeah. Like the way Queen of Shadows is like they're making preparations, they're doing all this work to move to this like goal. Like I feel like this book is gonna be the same way. It's gonna
Yeah.
be entertaining, it's gonna be monumental, but we're not gonna get the full scope until book 7.
Right. I agree.
I think.
I mean, if you look at it as trilogy, like first three is a trilogy, then we have
Yeah.
the novella, then Silver Flames would be the start of the next trilogy, I guess.
Yeah.
That the middle one would be getting to what the final piece would be about,
Yes, I
kind of
agree.
vibe.
But also people are speculating because there was 3 about Feyre. They're thinking there's going to be like a trilogy for each sister. So like
That's
3
so
about Feyre,
much.
3 about Nesta, 3 about Elaine. And I just don't know. I don't
That's a
know.
lot. I
That's
mean,
too much. To me, that's too much.
I think so
Also, because
too.
none of us have any like skin in the game when it comes to like Elaine. Like,
Right.
yes, like, oh, like I know some people are shipping Elaine and Azriel, but at the end of the day, like she's like kind of just there.
Like at some point we're getting a crossover, right? Like a full
Yeah,
official,
fully.
like
Yeah,
full
hopefully.
moment of
And maybe it'll be the last ACOTAR book. Who knows?
right, right, and like
Can you imagine?
no, I still haven't fully like wrapped my head around the news, like just the idea that like
It's out there.
it's in like it's written. I can't say it any other way that other than it has been written.
It
It has
the
been
ancient
written.
text. Ugh.
The ancient text, the original text has been transcribed from Sarah J. Maas's beautiful brain. And like the works are there. They're there. They're
And so
there.
respectfully, like just give me the draft.
I will
I
read
don't
that
need
scribble. I will do it.
I don't need edits. I
I
don't,
don't.
especially because they edit out so much out of the Last Crescent City, even though
Mm-hmm.
that book was
So
ginormous.
long. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But apparently she wrote the torture of like Hunt and when they're all in the dungeons. Apparently she had written the torture so heinously that her editor was like, this is a little too much.
All right.
As
Interesting.
as if what Aelin went
Aelin,
through in
yeah,
Kingdom of Ash wasn't
was she
enough.
had a different editor, surely.
Sure.
Maybe at that point. Because like Aelin's was pr like that.
It was bad.
I mean, even Sam Cortland's death was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was brutal.
But we didn't get like praise the Lord descriptive like torture
Of
scenes
when
of
it
him.
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
just
we
we
know what
knew
he looked.
posts.
Yep, yep. That's all I'll say on that.
Ah, I
I'm all
want it.
good.
I
All
kind of want
right.
it though. I kind of want
I
it.
kind of like yeah, but I don't
Right.
know if I can feel as sick as I felt when I read Manacled.
Yeah.
While that was a
Hmm.
beautiful piece of work, and like I would only recommend it to people who could stomach that, like that is pretty. That's pretty
Yeah. Sorry, I had to
pretty tough.
adjust my leg.
Yeah, no worries on
Me going completely upside down.
oops, just like completely out of frame. Don't
my
mind
foot,
me, just
my
gonna
foot
adjust.
was going numb. Oh, people, come on.
Oh gosh, that means I'm gonna have to reread ACOTAR like ASAP as possible.
Oh, darn.
Ah, I mean, it's like I
Like,
have to.
golly, I hate that for you.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
Well, after the announcement, I did go back and read scenes from Mist and Fury,
Well, of
but not the
course.
scenes that you would think. I went back and reread like when Moore saved her from Spring Court.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Obviously
Yeah.
that's a good one. When she meets the inner circle for the first time,
Yep.
gorgeous.
Of
When
course.
she has the
Gorgeous.
nightmare, the
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I had to go to sleep. But that I just had to like get my fill just a little bit.
100%.
Oh, and then I went and read a little bit. I every time I go back and reread like scenes from ACOTAR, I have to end with Frost and Starlight because
Of
this
course.
the chapters between Reese and Feyre are so sweet.
They're beautiful.
Gosh, they're so sweet.
Oh my God, I can't wait to, that means we'll get to see them as parents. Hopefully, we'll see
Oh
them as
my
parents.
God. They have a child. I thought we were gonna see that in Silver Flames, and it was just like she was pregnant the
Yeah,
entire time.
right. And then finally gave birth at the end.
And then we
But,
get like a small snippet in the crossover with Crescent City, and uh
hmm
Bryce's mom is like, "Yeah, your father and Reese bonded over being overprotective parents." Like, shut your
Oh my God.
Oh
Okay.
God,
Oh God.
yeah, she knows. That's the thing about Sarah J. Maas. She knows how to get you with a like one sentence and you're done.
I know. Yeah.
So that was our news.
Yeah, that was our news, and that's what today's podcast is about, guys. Thanks. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so don't forget to follow
Yeah,
us.
like and subscribe.
There you go.
Oh gosh.
But other than that, Summer, what was the your week like? I guess
Well, my week was poo.
sick.
Yeah, because I was like sick like half the time. Well, I was basically sick the whole time, but obviously it's like dropping a nuclear bomb asking if I can take off from work because I'm
Yeah.
sick. So I took off Monday because I was like I need to rest, and then I forced myself to go back to work Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I was felt horrible Tuesday, Wednesday while I was at work, and I got home Wednesday night and I was like, I just don't think I can go to work tomorrow, but we had like things on the calendar, blah blah blah. But I was just like, I just like my nightmare would be to go back and get even worse because I felt like I was like getting a fever and such, which is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So I did move forward with asking off again, which was horrible, horrible. But then I
Gosh.
felt better yesterday. I felt a lot better. I had a headache for freaking 4 days straight. I don't know what it is. I
Okay.
anyway,
And so that was
but
your week.
yeah, because we took a pause before reading book six and Shattered Me while I was home, like not on my deathbed. I wasn't
Yeah.
dying, but like not feeling good. I watched romance anime for the first time,
Mhm.
so that's sweet. Um,
Right. Me and Summer have we were going to Buddy Watch uh
My Happy Marriage.
My Happy Marriage on Netflix, and I was like I sat down to watch a couple episodes and I ended up watching 9 in one
Right,
sitting.
right.
There's 12 in the season, so. And so then I was like, "Oh, Summer, I'm actually kind of flying through this." And she's like, "Okay, I'll catch up." And then her husband was like, "Well, I want you to wait."
Yeah. I started watching it on the Monday that I stayed home. Went through 6 episodes. Grayson comes home for lunch. He's like, "Wait, I want to watch that." And I was like, "Okay, I'll pause. I'll
And
wait."
like, have y'all watched it all? Like,
No,
because like I finished,
no.
obviously.
We will. We're also in the middle of playing a game, and so like on the nights we've been here, which hasn't been every night because we've hung out with some friends. We like debate whether we want to watch or play the game, and so we've just been playing the game. It's a tough decision, truly, but we did watch Ender's Game, so whatever.
Right. Well, we had to get that one in.
Yeah,
Since then, I've watched A Sign of Affection, which is another romance anime. It was 10 episodes.
sweet.
It was sweet. It was just kind of a little boring. Um, it was that slice of life you were talking about the
Mm-hmm.
last time, like
Mm-hmm.
very generic. It was a deaf girl and like the really popular hot guy is like wanting her and is like learning sign language for her, which is sweet. But like the thing is, like they only communicate through text message, obviously because she could not hear and they did not transcribe any of the text messages. So I
Mm-hmm.
had my phone doing Google Translate every 5 seconds.
Right.
And then I ended up finding a website that may or may not be legal and had had some of the episodes had the like transcript for the text messages, but even
Mm-hmm.
still is like watching it on my phone. It really took me out of it.
Yeah, it
That's what I'll
takes you out
say.
of the experience,
And it was
100%.
just a little boring, but it was sweet. It was just a little boring.
I want to see Apothecary Diaries, which is
I do
a
too.
romance, but it's like slow, slow burn.
Yeah, people are saying like it's kind of a stretch to even call it
Yeah,
romance because, but you know what? My happy marriage is slow, and
yeah,
I was like, and it got confirmed for season 3. Thank God,
right.
because they weren't even married by the end of
Yeah.
it.
I think I might be wrong. I think based on what I've seen, that even in the manga, like the manga currently, like it's slow, like we were talking about like slow, slow burn, but like I think I'll judge that for myself. If I'm
Wait, are
like
you talking about Apothecary or are you talking about My Happy?
Apothecary,
Okay.
sorry, Apothecary Diaries.
Yep.
I haven't seen anything about My Happy Marriages like manga. I know you can go and read it and find out. That's the that's the thing. Like I can sit here and be like, "Oh, I just wish I knew what happened." Literally, I can just be like, "Go read it." But like I don't want to do that.
I don't want to go buy it, thanks. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry to go on that tangent. That
Yeah.
has been my week thus far. I've watched 3 anime since the last time we spoke. They're just so easy, but that's once again, like you're saying, like, oh, you have to choose between the game and the show. Like now I'm choosing between my Kindle,
Right.
and that's why I didn't want to watch TV in the first place. It's because I don't want
Right.
to have to choose between my Kindle.
Right.
But
It's
I
like
do,
choosing between your children.
yeah, I do think I needed a break. I was kind of like running out of steam as far as reading
Right.
goes.
I
Um,
agree. I was feeling that way too.
because we went through all the Shatter Me books so fast. Not that that
Yeah.
was a bad thing at all. Like they
They're
weren't
so
addicting.
short
They're
and
short and
they're
it's
addicting.
addicting, and we still have 2 more to go.
Literally, like when we took a full pause, like
We took a week off.
we did and with reading. And it kind of was nice. Maybe just like a little refresh, like I was able to watch a different form of media or consume a different form of
Yeah.
media. I did miss my Kindle. I did miss
Well, I
her.
didn't take a break from reading, um, which means I've already talked to Summer about this, but I'll update you guys. My book club wanted to read Red Rising, which is a like super like science fiction-y Ender's Game vibe type book, and it was a little difficult for me to get through. So it did take me a week to read it, but I finished it last night. I enjoyed, but
Yeah.
it really took a lot of brain power for me to finish it. Like it wasn't as fluffy or easy to like just pick up and start devouring like Shatter Me was. So
hmm
I definitely needed a break. That's
hmm
for sure.
I mean, I truly like think that they were so, so, so good, but I just like don't think you really liked the first one that
I
much. And
did no, I that's the thing. Like I did like as soon as he started becoming his own leader with like all the different like the
hmm
mosh posh wait no
hmm
modge podge of
Mosh
different
Posh. Whatever. Mosh Posh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever. Like just like all the different people that were like kind of thrown out of their house or whatever, I started feeling like, okay, this is getting good. Like I'm
Yeah.
75% in. I'm like, I'm actually enjoying this
Yeah.
now. But I didn't not enjoy it before. It was just it's not my typical like reading material. It's very
hmm
like war battle strategy based, which is like sweet in Fourth Wing because Zayden Ryerson so hot. But
Which is
but
like
like
completely hot and
it was like
addicting in
he's
Fourth
yeah, in
Wing.
Fourth Wing he's completely hot because he's like obsessed and he's like in her head being like, you're the
Like,
hottest woman on the planet.
right.
But like with Darrow, it was a little more difficult
Yeah.
because he's grieving his dead wife
Right. Who died
and
very gruesomely.
very gruesome.
Like,
Like that's another thing I got me and Summer were kind of talking about like the writing style of this author was a little difficult. He kind of like brushed over a lot of scenes that probably
hmm
needed to be fleshed out more. For
Right.
example, his wife dying, it was like she was arrested, they hung her, she's dead. Moving
Yeah.
on. Like
Right.
it was so quick and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the
Anyway,
fence. I might
maybe one
not
day when you get like bored, you're like, you know
yeah,
what? I
like
might try it.
at this time, like I am so itching to just read a super fluffy like I need a palate cleanser. I've read
Right.
so many dystopian books in the past two
Right.
months. Like I need a palate cleanser and I need just like a fluffy romance that literally it's like brain rot. That's what I need.
Right.
So,
But
so
speaking of Shatter Me,
oh yeah, we did read until like we're on book 6 now, which the
yeah,
last
I
time we
don't.
spoke
Did we finish
we
the
were at book
next
4. We had finished book 4, 4.5. Like
gun to my head? Can't tell you the name of all of them.
no, but
Restore Me? Maybe that was that one.
oh, I don't even know. All I know is that we read since we last spoke, we've read 5 and 5.5.
Okay.
Y'all, 5 was crazy.
Yeah.
So we're getting a lot of like Kenji, if you remember, Kenji is her best friend who has like invisibility powers. He's like the comedic relief of this series. He's starting to get emotions randomly, and he's like kind of fallen in love with one of these like leaders of power, like one of their kids. And it's kind of sweet, I think.
Yeah. I think it's sweet. I had trouble with five, like Defy Me. I think the books are too short for what she was trying to accomplish,
Yeah.
or she should have combined some. For context, at the end of the last one, at the end of Restore Me, the fourth book, Juliet and more Aaron get kidnapped and spoiler alert, get kidnapped to who knows where. And then you
And
get
it turns out it was like her actual birth parents who she
yeah,
thought were dead. They
right.
had kidnapped her, and you find out that like her sister has been in a tube of water being experimented on for her entire life.
Right.
And so she like to the point where like her skin is like disintegrating off of her person, and she has no teeth or tongue,
Yeah.
and
Disgusting.
like she doesn't have eyes. Like her sister is literally dying, and her parents like could not care less. And you find out this is where we finally find out that their memories have been erased. So like Juliet, her real name is actually Ella,
Mm-hmm.
and she has known Aaron Warner her entire life, but they keep erasing her memories. But he always falls in love with her, no matter what.
So yeah, ate that up completely.
Duh.
Um, I can see now why people are like the
That
rest
she should
just
have just stopped.
yeah. I don't I thought Restore Me was really good. I like
Yeah, I
Ignite
thought
Me was so good. I couldn't put that one down. And then Restore Me, I was like, "Oh, this is a good follow-up book. Like this is a good
yes.
shift to the next trail or whatever next section of the story." I it was a little slow for me. No, no. I'm having trouble like they just felt like one big book these last few.
Yes.
I think that's my thing is that I don't want to speak ill of the world because I really am enjoying myself, but there's so many like sharp 90-degree turns and like plot shifts that I'm having trouble discerning like what
What's
book
our
is
goal?
yeah, what the goal is and then like these last few books I'm like, wait, like right, right at the end of Ignite Me, Juliet declared herself leader of the establishment. Now that has like that is not even anywhere in sight, which obviously makes sense. I don't know
Yeah.
how to explain. I think it was just like too
The original like plan was for her to be the supreme and literally change the world and make it back to like how it used to be. And now it's like, what are we doing?
yeah, I'm getting a little lost, like I'm getting a little disconnected from the plot. Uh, Overall, like I will buy this series. I want it on my shelf and I will
Yeah.
recommend it to people. I just think that like sometimes, okay, this kind of feels like this is going to be really bad.
Okay.
This is kind of how I felt like Riverdale did.
Yeah.
Where like Riverdale starts off, I'm like, good, good. Okay, I'm in it. And then you're like, okay, there's another plot twist.
You're
Okay,
like, what's going on?
now this plot is getting like,
Out of the
whoa,
world.
where are we going? Now
Yeah.
Riverdale is not as bad as Riverdale. Riverdale is like, I don't even can't even
Yeah.
nothing can be that bad unless it's Zodiac Academy. But
Right.
it's like the plot twist one of them, their memories being wiped was one. That's a good one. Oh,
That was
juicy.
good.
Ate that up. Then, like the plot twist of her parents being supreme commanders over Oceania. I'm like, Okay, yeah, cool, 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 cool. Then there's a plot twist that Aaron Warner's dad is still alive.
That one was uncalled for,
And
I
you're like,
think.
I don't think that that was necessary
It
at
wasn't.
all. It doesn't really do anything to the plot other than being like, because then Aaron kills him again and he's alive because
And
he
he's still
actually,
alive.
yeah, he's still alive because he actually found out how to manipulate the healers from Omega Point's powers on his body. Okay, cool,
He
that's totally
basically
fine.
like altered his DNA so that he can have healing powers. So it's gonna take a lot out of us to kill him, which is
Right,
sweet.
which is sweet.
Uh,
And
but
then
like that was stupid that she brought him back.
a
Like
hundred percent,
we didn't need like we needed a new villain,
that
and
wasn't
it could have been her
necessary.
parents. She
Right.
also did fully rip her mother's heart out
Yeah,
of her
completely.
chest
Like
cavity.
not yeah, that is not dramatic like a dramatic form of expression. She literally
She,
reached into her chest and
she
ripped her heart
beat
out.
her and ripped her heart out.
Literally. And again, that crazy shift in character really threw me off. Like,
Yeah.
not that Juliet has never been aggressive and killed some, fully reaching into her chest cavity and removing her heart is kind of crazy.
And like to be fair, mom deserved it. Like
Yeah,
we're not
she's psychopath, like psychotic.
but like that yeah, I agree with you. It's like where is she taking Juliet's character because or Ella, I guess
Ella,
now we're calling her Ella. But like where is she taking her character? Because like they keep alluding that like when she is like a bomb, like she
right,
will explode and you're not gonna be able to control her, blah 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 blah. Like
right,
where is that going?
right. And all this is spoilery, but like, and then you find out that Castle, who is the leader of Omega Point's daughter, who was, you know, who like like, what is it called? Like,
She got
detached herself or she got shipped
no,
off
she
somewhere.
got sent off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got sent off somewhere, somehow escaped from that and has her own resistance, like hidden resistance in the woods. I'm just saying in the
Right.
woods, just hidden somewhere. Um,
Her
has
power, she has an ability as well, like or maybe it's
It's kind of
her
like Wakanda. Like her power is like she can
yeah,
reflect light
yeah.
and you can't see. And you're like, okay, got it.
So now that's where they're kind of saying.
Yeah.
And Adam and James are missing.
They got kidnapped by Anderson, her
Oh, yeah,
Aaron's dad,
and their dad too.
and their dad, by the way, which is another plot twist that got thrown in way long ago, which is totally fine. I was told that was totally. I think her sister being thrown in there is also just kind of like
Her sister is like basically the catalyst. Like the reason Juliet and her sister are so powerful. That is why her parents have like donated them to the establishment.
right.
Basically, her sister has been tortured her entire life, because she has like telekinesis powers. So she's been like communicating with Ella slash Juliet like this entire time, like sending her like messages like via
Mm-hmm.
brainwaves. And she literally asked, like, she's like, please, can you just kill me? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
cannot be here any longer. And Ella, Juliet's like, I can't do that. I'm like, clearly
Look at her.
she wants to die.
Yeah,
Like
and it's
it would be a mercy to kill her. So now we find like at the end of this book, she's like, Emmeline, no, something. Like obviously her sister is like doing something
right.
and we don't know what it is. So that's kind of also Aaron asked Ella to marry him, and she
Yeah.
said yes. So,
I think that I understand the name change. It's like Selena and Aelin. Spoiler
yeah,
alert for Throne of Glass. But we knew Aelin as Selena for 2 books. Or,
yeah,
okay, fine. If you want to count Assassin's Blade, then 3.
yeah,
We knew Juliet as Juliet for like 5 books.
yeah. Which, to be fair, the only people that are calling her Ella is like Aaron,
Right.
basically. All the others are
And the
kind of
other
like
kids.
so yeah, but like most people, like people from her life up until like what we've seen up until now are still calling her Juliet.
Yeah.
So,
But that's confusing for me because she's Juliet. I don't know.
and also I like
Anyway,
the name Juliet more than I like the name Ella.
yeah.
So like I would prefer to just call her Juliet, but
Right.
Aaron calls her Ella, so
I don't want to like bash the series really, but I just think that starting the book off with them being kidnapped and Ella Juliet going through heinous torture, heinous.
Mm-hmm.
was horrible. And so Aaron too. I mean, he was going through torture. And everyone else being kidnapped and taken somewhere to they get rescued. And the rest of the half of the book, other half of the book is just like we're having a birthday party.
Yeah, it's Aaron's birthday.
God
And he's
forbid, like I mean, like please stop and celebrate. Totally fine.
like, we're so thankful for his birth, but like, what? What's going
But I'm
on?
like, okay, got it. 'Cause
But
like I mean, in normal fa I mean, she did the same thing at the end of Ignite Me, I guess. Like they just ran in, shot Anderson, and left. Like that was
yeah,
the end of the war, and we're good. That's literally like when Juliet is like escaping. Emmeline has telekinesis powers, so she's communicating with Juliet via mind chat and leading her to find Emmeline. I don't know if that made any sense. And then
she's like luring her to her actual body
yes, so
so
she can
she can
ask her
kill her
sister to kill. Yeah, and then their mom, who's the psychopathic, ends up finding them. Then she kills her, kills the mom
via heart rip.
via heart rip out the chest. And then Juliet
Refuses to kill her. So,
refuses to kill Emmeline. And then at some point, Kenji finds her. I don't
but yeah,
really.
Kenji and his lover girl, what's her name? No,
Nazira is how I've been
yeah,
saying it.
Nazira. They both have invisibility. They were on a mission to save her. And by the way, Erin's like in the dungeon of this home this whole time, and and like she didn't know.
Right.
So basically, no,
Yeah.
Kenji saves Aaron, takes him to the little.
No, it's the other way around.
Wait, yeah, you're
Nazira
right.
sneaks up on Aaron, and Kenji and Juliet are just like hanging out on the plane because they get there first.
And they're
And
like, in 2 minutes, like if he's not here, we're leaving. She's like, I'm not leaving without him. Which like
which valid,
fair. Like I
fair.
would jump off the plane too.
Like I would stay there 100%. But
100%.
also there's the plot twist of hold on. There's the other plot twist of the Earth is actually not dying.
Oh yeah,
Don't
like no,
know,
the
like
Earth
that
is
was just
totally
some
fine.
underlying thing.
It's like everywhere else is fine. It's like
Yeah.
only the US, North America, whatever is
So
looking.
and we don't really have any more information on that.
Basically, it sounds like they did it to manipulate the population.
Right.
So, which is sweet.
Anyway, I am kind of losing the plot. Like I'm losing the plot here.
Yeah.
Um and I do just have to say it. It just makes me realize that no one can really do it like Sarah J. Maas.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
And you
Like
know what?
as much as I have loved this series, like
Because I
genuinely,
am.
I
Yeah.
have. Like I have. And I would totally recommend it for
Me
sure.
too.
It, I'm feeling hollow. I'm feeling hollow.
And like I don't mean to compare. I really
Not in a bad
don't.
way. Everything makes me feel hollow.
Exactly. That
Ex-
that's really like that's the point we're trying to make is that everything from here on out, like not here on out, but everything
Since
since yeah, since
SJ.
SJM. I realized that like it is hard to write a series. Okay, let me just say this one thing. And we don't even I can even cut it out if we talk too long. I think like it is so impressive that Sarah J. Maas wrote Throne of Glass with all of those interconnected underlying plots that you had no idea about, and it made complete sense. Like I could tell you
Mm-hmm.
them right now. Like I could tell you what they were and how they all connected. Like there are probably like small little details I might have missed because the books are long, you know?
Yeah.
But like to plant seeds like that throughout your se and have them all just come to fruition and like that
Mm-hmm.
is such that is like you're gifted.
She no, no one does it like her. It's people who hate on her books like do not have brain capacity to
No,
process
truly.
that. And I'm not even trying to be mean. Like if you say you hate ACOTAR, like your brain does not process correct.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel sorry.
It's a tragedy
It
for
is. It
people
is
to say they love Fourth Wing over ACOTAR. Like
sickening. Which the fourth wing is again, I'd
Fourth Wing
recommend
is
it.
good, but it shows where your priorities lie. You don't care about art, you care about smut,
Right.
which
Right.
I love both.
Which again, we are supporters of both.
Of both.
No worries.
But there are some times where you need to read a book to to feel an aching in your soul, and like you're not getting that from Fourth Wing.
Right. Right.
You're not getting that. Well, I don't know. I will say I think that up until this point, the Shatter Me series has been very like has made me like ache a little bit with like Aaron trying to process his emotions the way that he does is like heartbreaking.
I think that she I'm not going to say her name because I don't know how to say it.
I had to go on YouTube because
Okay.
there's a video of like how to pronounce. I think it's like Tahare or to
Tahere Mafi?
Tahare Mafi. I think
Okay.
that's how you say it.
I again love the series, would recommend, gonna buy it so it can be on my bookshelf so I can look at it all the time. And that's saying a lot. If I'm willing to buy it, that says a lot.
I agree.
But Aaron and Kenji kind of are really just carrying her
The on their
series like
backs.
on their backs, like they are doubled over, like carrying the weight of the books because she doesn't spend as much time on Juliet, in my opinion. Maybe that's incorrect. I feel like Juliet's character has been all over the place. Maybe that's the intention. I don't know, but like I can't get a firm grasp on like
Who she is.
who she is.
Which I mean, obviously it makes sense. Like she's had to like rebirth, like she's had to
Right.
reinvent herself like 17 times.
Yeah.
Like
And
they've erased her memory and she's become somebody new every single time. So I
yeah.
completely understand.
But I think that what she did with Aaron, she could have, because I mean, Aaron went through horrible torture as well. Like, I mean,
It's sick.
yeah, it's sick. And abuse and having his memory wiped and having to, be thrown through the ringer like that. And I think we just spent a lot more time, not more time in his head, but it was like she spent more time just kind of like explaining his history versus like, I guess maybe to me it feels like maybe author didn't fully think about Ella's history until she thought, oh, she could be a lost daughter of a
Yeah.
commander kind of vibe.
Right.
So like her past that we thought we knew doesn't really matter anymore. So now we want to
Yeah,
know her. I don't know.
I think based on the plot, it's obvious that she meant for the Spear trilogy and got so popular that she was going to grab that
Yeah.
bag and write another couple books as well.
And like
So,
I am willing to read for Aaron Warner. That is totally fine. I'm
and
all good.
he is my motivation for them to be engaged going into this next one. Like I'm fully sad, and for Kenji to like kind of have a girlfriend. Like I'm sad.
Yeah. I think that the freaking novella, the between so 5.5, um, another Kenji novella, first one, first of all, that was completely like new content, not a
Yeah, it wasn't like
regurgitation.
repeat.
Um, that one, oh my gosh, like that's what I mean by like you were like fully in Kenji's head, fully understanding like I know so much about like his past and the way he processes his emotions and how he feels about things and like
Right.
it I'm so much more connected to him because of that novella. I just feel like sometimes she uses Juliet slash Ella as like a piece to move the narrative. Like, not
Yeah.
necessarily like we're not spending time in her story, but she's who we're following. So we're just gonna move her
Yeah.
forward so we can go through the story. But we'll give a whole novella on Kenji's like feelings about romance and stuff, which I ate it
Yeah.
up. It's totally fine. But I don't know. Anyway,
Sweet. Maybe thoughts, comments, and concerns.
yeah,
Okay, so my thought, this also the same day of the Sarah J. Maas release, I did watch the fourth Zombies movie.
of course. Necessary.
It was so good, and I'm like not even trying to like like I am pretty biased when it comes to zombies because I love Milo so much, but this one you can tell they're moving into a new era of zombies. Like
Hmm.
Milo and Meg and them were like in it, but they weren't like the center, which is
Right.
fine. The music was phenomenal. The choreography was absurdly good,
Yay.
and we got it. It was like a very beautiful goodbye to Zed and Addison. Like I did sob.
Hmm.
Duh, duh.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I know like I was thinking like, ooh, four might be too much. No.
No.
It was so good. and the little like star-crossed romance between the two other tribes that we meet. So good. Oh my gosh.
Yay. Okay, I want to
So
see it.
so I would totally recommend. Like obviously I had to watch no matter if it was bad or great because of Milo, but it really surprised me. I think I liked it more than Zombies 2 and 3. So
Wow, that's just a lot. Okay, yay. I want to
I
see it.
know it didn't beat the first one.
Of course, naturally.
No, could never.
My thought is I think I'm in love with Kiki Palmer.
Right, from my head to my toes.
Okay, but no, but for real, like every time I see her in any piece of content, I'm addicted. I love her. I love
Yeah.
her. I don't know why, like I don't know where the rant, like I liked her before, but just like liked. She's a wonderful soul, whatever. But now
Hmm.
I see her in more content, like interviews and stuff like that, and talk shows, and like I'm completely obsessed with her.
She's like an underlying hero, I feel like she hasn't done much in
Right.
a really long time,
Right.
but when she
Yeah.
did,
Yeah. Literally. Yeah, so I'm completely obsessed with her
yay.
and wish that we could be best friends. Just wanted to share that thought. Like,
I
I
know
love
it
her
ain't
so much.
I know it ain't the stallion.
Yep. Anyway, comment.
Okay, so this was kind of mentioned talking kind of on the comment of like manacled. The other day I was just looking to see what was like the highest rated book on Goodreads because I was curious and was like wanting to read it. Um, the book that is the rated the most highest is like a series, and book one and two are like top five. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. The book itself is 1,600 pages, so but that's not my comment. Top 20, like Manacled is in the top 20 highest rated books on Goodreads, and it's not even a published piece of work. It is
And that
literally a fan fiction.
that says enough.
It says that is why when I say, "Oh, I read Hermione fan fiction," like it is literature,
Literature.
literature. Okay,
Yeah.
like rated top 20 out of all of the books on Goodreads, it's rated one of the highest. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. And like, so when I'm reading on my Kindle and someone says, "What are you reading?" and I say, "Oh, it's Germani fan fiction," like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth before you make fun of me
Yeah,
because literature.
like
Literature.
go ahead and check your Goodreads. Okay,
So,
okay, maybe your comment.
my comment is, have you ever listened to the concept musical called Epic?
No, I don't think so.
So it's like the Odyssey, but in a
Uh,
musical.
okay.
You've probably heard a song from it before because some of the songs have gone TikTok viral.
Mm.
Like the I will fall in love with
Oh
you.
yes,
That
yeah.
song, it's like the last song of the mu
Show.
concept musical, whatever. It's not an actual musical. It's not like on the stage or anything like that. It is so good. I just speak it for awareness because it's literally just a concept of what a musical about Odysseus' story would be about,
Yeah,
or about the Odyssey. It is really, really good. The music's really good. And I just say that because, the movie The Odyssey is coming
it's
out
about to come
next
out.
year,
Right.
and maybe you should just give it a little listen
And
if
it's
you
not on
if you care.
Spotify, you said?
Oh, I have no idea what it's on.
Oh.
I found it on Apple Music. I just downloaded it all off Apple Music, so it
Oh,
should
okay,
be
so then
on
it should be
Spotify.
on Spotify.
I don't know. Anyway, it's honestly like The Odyssey is a romance story.
Well,
Because
yeah.
it's so good. Like, anyway.
So concerns. This is a concern that I have expressed to you via text, but we need to talk about it on the pod.
Okay.
There was a girl that
Oh
I knew
no.
from college that read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, which is top five favorite books of all time.
Oh
Literally,
yeah.
like I love that book so much. Um, and our main male character in this one is a very like he has a lot of social anxiety. He cares a lot about his mental health. He works really hard to have a healthy brain.
He's
Okay.
emotionally available.
He's emotionally intelligent. He journals. He has plants in his house. He's precious in every form sense of the word. She gave it a 3-star rating and said
Mm.
that Jacob, she didn't like men who were feminine. I would just like to say, just because you know how to like
Take
process
care of
your
yourself.
emotions and take care of yourself, like does not make you feminine in the least. He is a very hot man who has a cabin in the woods and loves to go fishing. And he also is like the lead doctor of the hospital and
Yeah.
he's super hot. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and take that blasphemy. Like, God forbid a man cares about his mental health, and God forbid that he like expresses his emotions.
And like,
So,
okay, so he has like a clean, decorated apartment.
right. Like, so God forbid he's OCD.
And he's
Like,
also like, keep in mind the age of this character is like he's in his 30s. So like it's a like I say that because like it makes sense for like a grown adult to have established like the lifestyle they want to live
yeah.
rather than maybe somebody was saying like, oh, a 19-year-old who like I don't know. I still don't think it's right, but maybe like I could see it if they were younger, but like he's like a grown adult, so like it's
There
totally fine to like your house clean.
there was nothing feminine about that man.
Not at all. Not
Nothing. I never sat there and was like, "Oh, he's too girly." Oh man, it made me
but like what
mad.
makes him like what is making him like you said because he's
I think that
very
it's just
attuned to his
because
emotions
he's not
or
rough. Like I think, I feel like in romance books, like specifically like the ones that are really popular, like the main male characters are like dominating and they're like, you know, very like even if we have a strong male female main character, these men are like not telling them what to do, but they're just
hmm
like very like dominant.
right.
And not saying I think Jacob was dominant, but just like in a softer way. Like
Yeah.
he wanted to take care of Brianna,
Yeah.
and when she rejected him, he didn't throw a hissy fit.
hmm
He continued to try and build a friendship with her because he cared about her so much.
And
When she,
still gave up his kidney for her brother who needed
and
one, by the
literally
way.
gave up his kidney so his her brother could get off dialysis. Like,
Yeah.
and you want to sit here and tell me that he's too girly for you?
Yeah.
He's just a golden retriever.
And like the thing is, that is so lovely about that book is that I think it's refreshing because Brianna's like kind of main issue is that she had some emotional trauma, of course, like from
Right.
her
She just
past
got off a
relationship.
divorce and
Yeah,
whatnot.
she was a horrible man, and she was having a hard time believing that anyone could actually love her, be interested in her, like want her. She was just having a hard time believing that, but also having a hard time trusting that that was enough, if that makes sense. Like
Right.
that someone saying I love you would be enough to not go cheat on me and like break my heart. And so she was having trust issues and it was all on her. And Jacob was never like,
You're ridiculous.
yeah, well, I would never like he was just like,
He did everything he could to make sure that she felt safe.
yes,
She was like, I can't read you. He literally gave her his entire journal and was like, here are
yes,
my thoughts I've had
yes,
about you since the moment we've met here.
yes,
Because she, like you said, she couldn't trust that he actually loved her. He also tried to, like when they got married, he took her last name because she never wanted to give up her name again after being like having this horrible
right.
divorce. Like he's like, I'll take your name.
Yeah,
Like he did everything he could. I think that might be also where she got the feminine,
yeah,
whatever. Anyway, I was passionate.
right.
You cannot, it just makes me mad because it's like clearly like never mind, I don't want to say.
There is a different way to phrase that. You can just say like I like guys who
Aren't
are
soft.
yeah, a little more rough around the edges. Like I like guys who maybe aren't as sensitive versus like I mean, I wouldn't even say sensitive is not necessarily the right word. I think the word sensitive is misused. Like I would categorize like someone who's sensitive as someone who just understands their emotions, not
Yeah.
sensitive as in they get their feelings hurt all the time.
Yeah.
I want to know like what would have made him less feminine. Like give me an
Right.
example of like did he need to have more facial hair? Because he did have facial hair. That's totally fine. Did he need to have a higher paying job because he was the lead doctor at a hospital, which is totally fine. Like, did he
Right. Did he
need,
need to like be a handyman like Mr.
right,
Daniel from book one? Like
right.
he has a shack in the
Yeah.
middle of the woods
Yeah.
that he takes care of. So
Right. Did he need to be like mean to people? I like what makes I'm just confused as to like what would make him more feminine. Like I
I
don't
guess two kidneys.
yeah, maybe it's the kidney thing, like honestly. Now I can see where people might not it's a little controversial about the last name thing, but
Yeah, I didn't
like
love that, but I see where it was
but
coming
if you
from.
look at their specific me getting really passionate about imaginary characters relationship, if you look at their specific relationship, like I think for him, he valued his name way less than he valued his relationship with Brianna. So
Hmm.
to him, if that would make her comfortable and her more trusting and open and available to, getting married, he didn't see it as necessary like fight. Like he just wanted to
Right.
just might as well just do it. Also, she was married for a long time and divorced. Like she has her reasons. Again, I think I can understand that, but would you have rather him be like, absolutely not. As the man, you're taking my last name. I don't care that you have emotional trauma and that you have had a
Mm.
horrible past relationship. Like, that's my last name being yours is more important to me than us being married. Like, no,
Right.
no.
Oh my gosh. I have to reread. That's got
I know.
after Shatter Me, I'm rereading. There.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
There. I'm
Yeah.
done. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Anyway, so we are really passionate about that. That really fired me up, even though we did already have the discussion.
We already did, but like it just makes me mad.
I just love Jacob Maddox so much, and like to hear any slander against him. Like that's my favorite.
He's
My favorite of
perfect.
he.
He's perfect. Like there is not a single thing that he did that wasn't perfect. Like I'm she found out she was pregnant. He was over the moon. That morning that he was Googling cribs. Like,
Love him.
okay, we need to move on.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. What section was that? Concerns?
Concerns, yeah.
Okay.
Which that was concerning.
That was concerning. It is. Anyway, my concern is literally wild, out of left field. We're wrapping up with a Sarah J. Maas comment, okay?
Right.
I
Okay.
have randomly, I haven't seen them anymore, but whenever I wrote this down, I was seeing a lot of conversation on TikTok via comment section um, about how, we kind of talked about it earlier. People speculate that other people's mates are in the other universes that Sarah J. Maas has written.
Yeah.
So like Bryce and Azriel or Nesta and Hunt, which is random.
Random.
Or like maybe some people who have mates don't belong with those people. Sorry.
Hmm.
Anyway, I have seen some conversation about how Rhysand and Aelin,
Wait, yeah, I've seen that too.
yeah, are like,
Yes, I've seen that in the TikToks as well.
from
How dare you say that the way that Rowan loves Aelin Galathynius is not mate material?
I literally couldn't even finish a sentence. I mean, basically that Rhys and Aelin would be perfect mates and or are mates in some capacity, and that they or something like that. First of all,
First,
shut your mouth.
okay, first of all, I love Reese. Aelin and Rowan are the perfect complement to each other. They
That's why
are
they're here.
they are the example of what mates should look like and how it should be as
100%.
mates. And you want to take her away from him?
I just
How
like
dare you?
are
They would
t
be buds to
they're
me.
they're too similar. Okay? They
Reese would never give up power. Aelin would never give up power.
no, they would never agree on anything. Literally, and like they're both that perfect character that we love that has swagger and confidence and power, but also compassion and loves their, found family and
Yeah.
such and like excellent leaders. Like we can't have we can't have two. Like they
No, it does. Ooh.
like I can't even like that makes me sick to my stomach, mainly for Rowan. I mean Feyre too, but like mainly for Rowan because I love that man so much and like I'm just like imagining like scenes where Rowan is just sobbing in Aylin's lap because he like doesn't
He
want her to
can't
sack.
bear it
He literally
because he
cannot.
cannot bear. I
He's
cannot bear it.
literally begging her, like, please, I cannot bear you sacrificing yourself. Like you can't do this. And because he knows her so well, he's just like, I'm just gonna have to tattoo the map on her back
Yeah, he
because
knew she was gonna do
she ain't
it.
gonna listen to me. But like, I think with like in a situation with her and Rhysand like that, like they would just like it would just not have been. Not that Rhysand is bad or anything like that. I just think it would have been like they just would never meet on any problem ever. They
Right.
still are not meant for each other. I don't understand. People come
It
up with the
doesn't make
wildest things. I'm telling you, like I just can't believe I saw that. And
uh,
Rhysand and
mm-mm.
Feyre are perfect for each other, but
Uh,
Rowan and Aelin are the epitome
of
of.
of. And that's what we'll say about that. No,
That's
that's absurd. Also, how can you sit there? He waited so long for Feyre.
yeah.
I, I can't talk about this. Like the people, I need people to get off the internet. Like the
I
brain
know.
rot is setting in. It's
Yeah.
absurd.
It's I'm concerned.
Mommy's been away for too long. Like,
Yes.
like
We're going crazy. We've been locked in the
we need
asylum
mommy
too
back.
long. Yeah, we
We
need her
need her
back.
back.
So maybe she'll set us straight with ACOTAR 6.
Yeah,
That's what
thank
we're
God.
hoping for.
Right. Anyway,
Anyway,
okay, well,
really passionate there for the last concerns.
yeah, sorry. I feel like this episode's probably not gonna make sense to a single person other than
No,
us two, but that's
no.
fine.
And that's completely fine. We told you guys that some news hit.
We're grateful.
We are
We're we're
grateful.
thankful as well.
Like whatever was set in motion for her to have completed that draft. Amen.
Amen. And I fear maybe the week that that comes out, we might be taking a week off. Who is to freaking
I think
say?
that we should plan like to one of those like little fantasy cabins that we've seen on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
When it comes out,
we go.
we go and just read like we're there and we read together in the same
Oh,
like please.
wait, my dream date. Cute.
Cute. Like work.
No, we go to Barnes and Noble and pick it up.
Yes. And
Like
then we
I wouldn't read it on my Kindle. I would have to have it in my
I need the
I
physical
needed a
copy.
physical copy. Well, I might read it on my Kindle, but I would have a
I
physical
will
copy
get
too.
the physical copy, but read it on the Kindle so I can do the highlights.
Yeah.
But imagine just reading it like in the woods where it was written.
All right, when the date drops, we'll see where we're at because I
Yeah.
like that. I
Yeah.
like that idea.
Yay.
All
Okay,
right,
guys.
guys. So sorry we talked for a really long time.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah,
listening.
thanks for listening. Be sure to
And
follow all of our social media links down below and
yes,
subscribe to our YouTube.
we make some really great content um over
And
on the
yeah.
socials. Yeah. Anyway, guys.
Anyway, all right.
Oh,
I'm actually unsure how to like wrap this up.
like we're like not experts or anything. What the heck? We're definitely not professionals. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you again
You-
soon.
All right, yeah, probably next week. All right.
Yeah, probably. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.